Thought my buddy gave me a bungee cord, right, to hold the door closed, because I gotta hold it as I'm driving. Check this shit out. Bam! I don't even need to fix the door anymore. I'll just leave it like that. I just gotta lock the door to, you know, keep sketchy people out. My last, what was it, a couple of videos ago, I found that the rods were kind of discolored and stuff like that. So right now I'm like trying to source a Z6 crank, because this one's like a little scratched up. Well, not a little, it's pretty scratched. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that bad. It's pretty bad. But yeah, so I'm going to try and find a Z6 crank, and I had found some dude that was selling one locally, and of course he flaked, like always. It's like Craigslist and Facebook sellers always flake. It's never an easy transaction. But what I'm going to do is rob the sandwich plate off of it real quick, and use this sandwich plate for the two-door build, for the boosted daily build. We're going to go ahead and pull this sandwich plate, and I think the feed line is already with the two-door, or I might have thrown it in the four-door. Yeah, I got it at home somewhere, so I just need the sandwich plate. I bet I can make some channel locks work. Yeah, this will be fun. So hopefully I can, it'd be cool if I can put this on the two-door tomorrow. Get the feed line routed, and then I could start actually bolting down like the top mount manifold and the turbo, like actually start bolting it down, because now everything's just kind of mocked up and like just sitting in place. I wonder if I could use this oil pan gasket. It's kind of stretched a little bit. Well, it's Tuesday morning. Excuse me, Jesus, it's Tuesday morning, and it's another rainy day. It's like 100% or 90% chance of rain all day. So looks like it's gonna be an uneventful day. Maybe I can get some footage at work, or find something fun to do after work that's indoors. But as soon as I get the chance, I am gonna work on the turbo two-door. Don't worry. It's been raining all freaking week, man. Haven't been able to do anything on the cars. Yep, Imelda's been a nasty bitch. Today I'm pulling the transmission on this 2010, what is this? It's like a Volkswagen Rotan, but it's basically like a Dodge Caravan or a Town & Country. So maybe I'll be putting that in tomorrow or Saturday, if this rain ever goes away, which it doesn't look like it's gonna do anytime soon. Alright guys, welcome back. I couldn't do shit last week because of the storm, and it's been raining all weekend, but I'm finally gonna go home on my lunch break today and try to get some shit done. As far as like the feed line and the drain and all that, officially get it on and able to fire up. But let me show you something cool. I thought this would be kind of neat to get this. I saw this item on I think it was eBay, or no, it was Amazon. I got it on Amazon. So this is a restrictor plate. Alright, now look how tiny that hole is for the restriction. It is super small. So as you can imagine, it'd be super easy for like debris to clog up the feed, and once that clogs up, the turbo's gonna die very fast. I've had that happen twice already, from debris clogging up the feed right here. All it takes is a very tiny bit for it to completely plug this up. So what I got, check this out. Okay, I'm gonna first let me install half of it. Okay, so that's the bottom half of it. But this is the cool part right here. So that goes onto the feed, and then it's got this filter. It's like a screen, a mesh screen. It's like a bowl. Okay, and that sits in there, and obviously it's gonna be a filter. And then this is the top half, and this just so adapted back to the I think it's a 4AN. So the bowl goes in there, then you sandwich it in there, and now you have that mesh screen acting as a filter to catch any trash. And it's a larger diameter than the restriction hole, so even if a little bit of debris gets in here, oil can still get by, go through the restriction and to the turbo. So basically it's just like a little bit of A little bit of insurance in case there is any trash floating on the oil when it gets into the feed. It'll be caught in this screen rather than completely clog it up and just ruin the turbo. So I guess with this you'd have to check it periodically, maybe once in a while, but you know, in an ideal world there shouldn't be anything caught in here, but in case there is, you know, that'll take care of it. Alright guys, even this week has been pretty soggy. Haven't really been able to get nothing done on the car. It's getting pretty frustrating. Import face-off is coming up on the 20th. That's like it's the 27th right now. I've got some time, but still, it's pretty frustrating because, as you know, I like to go home on my lunch breaks to get as much as I can done. But I guess, you know, since it's raining, I'm here at Walmart. I don't know if you can see that, but what I'm gonna do is try to find some like high temp spray paint. And what I've seen in a bunch of forums and stuff is that barbecue paint works really good. Like high temp barbecue paint, like barbecue pit grill, like it's supposed to be even better than like the VHT exhaust paint, all that high temp shit you get at O'Reilly's. Like barbecue pit paints is supposed to be like legit. So I'm gonna go in there and see what I can find. That's pretty much it. Not much to do on a rainy day like this. So this lady is pissed off in the automotive department, yelling at them. Let's see if I can catch her. This shit's hilarious.
Write down your phone number. I said, the one he probably has is my landline number, and nobody's going to be there because I'm going to be inside of Walmart. I wrote it down. He wrote down the ticket number along with it, and my name, and it's on a sheet of paper somewhere back here. I assumed that he was going to enter that into the system and that he would be calling me. I got no call.
Ooh, she's getting louder. I don't even know what it's about, really. I just thought you could hear it, like, everywhere in the back of the store. So this is what I'm looking at right now. Oh, crap. They've got this high heat grill paint. They got, like, matte. They have gloss, too. But, of course, I'm going to lean towards the flat finish. They have Krylon, heat resistant, up to 600 degrees. Yeah, 600 ain't high enough. I'm sure this is like a similar temperature reading, but for whatever reason it's supposed to last longer than like exhaust paint. So it's down here. Rust-Oleum high heat. Resist heat up to 2000 degrees. Gas and oil resistance. Now this seems like the stuff I should be using. This is what makes sense over the barbecue paint, but man. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just get this because it looks like it's, you know, it just makes sense to get this, but all the forums say to use this. But I guess if this doesn't work out, if it starts to come off or fade or peel, whatever, I'll give this a shot and see if this is any better. I forgot I need an oil filter too. I think a Honda takes a 6607. Fram is junk. Super Tech is junk. Mobile One. What's a Honda filter in Mobile One? Looks like the Mobile One is going to be an M1 104A. Okay. And they don't have it. Perfect. Okay, fuck it. I guess I'll just get a Fram. So I overheard more of why that lady was so pissed, and it actually makes sense. So she drove the car in here no problem, right? And they were doing, what were they doing? Man, I heard like bits and pieces, but basically they were doing something in the car and it took so long that the battery died and the car wouldn't start. I don't know what that could have been. Maybe they were listening to the radio in there while they were working on it. Who knows what the hell they were doing? Because usually it's like just a, you know, oil change kind of type deal. But all right, the car died and they changed the battery without asking for her consent to change the battery. And the battery, I mean, they're expensive, man. It's like probably 120 bucks plus the labor. They probably charge a lady like $140 without even asking her if it was okay. And they're saying, well, ma'am, if we wouldn't have changed out your battery, you'd be stranded here. So we just thought we were doing you a favor. It all sounds, I don't know, it's kind of fishy. I don't know who to believe, but I'd be pissed too if somebody did that without asking me. Because, you know, it's still, there's different kinds of batteries. Like, what if they put a shitty battery in and you wanted the nicer one, or vice versa? Or what if you just wanted to get a fucking jump the car off and go get another battery somewhere else? What if the battery head was under warranty from O'Reilly, and you wanted to you know, get a jump and head out, you know, go to O'Reilly? Whatever. There's a million fucking reasons why they should have got her permission before just changing out the battery, assuming she'd be cool with paying the 140, 50, whatever fuck dollars. I don't know. So yeah, she was pissed, but I think she had a reason to be. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's kind of funny. Okay guys, so my dad and my brother are on their way to pick me up. We're gonna go see Rambo, right? But before they get me, I'm gonna see if I can pop off the manifold and lay down some of that high temp flat black exhaust paint that I got from Walmart. I'm gonna do the manifold and see if I can do the hot side of the turbo. Depending on how it comes out, I could always get a blanket as well. I just want it to look clean, you know, but I might try to spray paint the hot side of the turbo. But for sure the manifold, that's what I'm trying to do first. So I'm gonna pop that off, lay it down, and just lay down some paint. At least this way there's something stopping it from rusting, because it's just like raw cast iron, and that shit rusts really, really fast and easily. So at least it's got that going for it, but we'll see how well this holds up. Okay, since it's getting closer and closer to mounting the turbo and the manifold like more permanently, I'm gonna go to the store and get some copper spray to spray on both sides of the gaskets. That's just something I like to do to you know, make sure it seals extra good. And also I want to get some nice hardware, because I'm not, you know, I just again just want it to be clean, want it to look as good as I can. So I'm gonna get some nice and pretty hardware, manifold bolts, and the 4 bolts for the turbo. You can take one of these studs to match up the thread. So yeah, I'm just gonna run on to Ace Hardware with my son and get some cool hardware and some copper spray. That's it. Alright, so this is very random, but we ended up coming to Galveston because it's a nice day, and we're gonna do some fun stuff. So after this, hopefully I can finish up the car this evening or tomorrow morning, and I should get the video posted. So hope you like the video so far. Do you want to go on the cruise ship? That ship is massive.
No reason.
Did you see the slides on top, Boga?
Like 2 slides?
There's like water slides on there. There's like a water park on top of the cruise ship. So we're at this place called the Katy Seafood House. I'm gonna see what's up with this shrimp po' boy. So my wife got some fish tacos. Here's my po' boy. How are you supposed to eat that? Before and after. So this stuff's really good at sealing up gaskets. It's like just like an extra little, you know, layer or something to help it from leaking. Alright, he's gonna be my little cameraman. This manifold is nice and dry because I painted it earlier. So put it right here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, got the gasket. Wait, what's that called? Do you know?
Gasket.
Yes, that's right. What's all this called? What makes the car move?
Engine.
Yeah, that's right. Good job. Do you know what turbos do? What do they do to the engine?
They make the car fast.
Yeah, good job. Okay guys, this video is coming to an end. Sorry it wasn't super productive. You know, it's hard to get a lot done with all this rain we've been having. But it's Sunday. I just want to go ahead and get this video posted as fast as I can, and continue to work throughout the week and get more done. But this was kind of just more in the details. As you saw, I painted the manifold flat black. Where's it at? With this stuff here, it looks pretty good, but the real test is gonna be, you know, how long it lasts and, you know, how durable it is. But give this a shot. It matches the Skunk 2 manifold, pretty cool. I did the hot side of the turbo black, so it matches the manifold. Got some fresh hardware from Ace Hardware. Just like they're flange nuts, and they have grooves on the flange. They help it lock it in place. I always like using this hardware wherever I can. I think it looks pretty clean. Hardware down here, but I got some paint on those, but whatever. Yeah, I got it, you know, torqued down. The manifold is tight, turbo's tight, got it clocked and tight. Got the feed routed. I don't think I showed you that. Nothing special there. You know, got the sandwich plate hooked up. I'll probably zip tie the feed. I don't know, I'll worry about that later. That little blue thing right there, that's the filter that I showed you. The oil filter for the turbo. It's like a little screen to catch debris. I got the drain hooked up. This is a 10AN, and I just got a hose going to the pan for now. And what I was gonna do is crank it and get some oil coming out of the hose and then fire it up. But like a damn genius, I forgot the block off plate for the wastegate down here. Yeah, I'm sure you can see that, but there's supposed to be a plate, and I left it at work, so I'm not gonna fire it up. I'll probably do that tomorrow or Tuesday. So next, I guess I'll be robbing the intercooler and charge piping off of this one. And I need to figure out a downpipe. For now, just to make it to the import face-off of the 20th, October 20th, I think I'm just going to run like a 90-degree, real simple downpipe off this turbo. I should be able to get away with just like a regular, you know, 90, nothing crazy, but haven't quite gotten to that yet. Just kind of one thing at a time. One thing I thought was kind of interesting, on this one I had to cut a hole right here for the charge piping, because it, you know, it came off the throttle body, it goes to the corner and goes down. But this EX already has a hole here for the airbox. So the Y7, well, I don't know, is, yeah, I mean, it's like this, that's a 99, this is a 2000. The only difference is that's an LX and this is a EX. So that one I had to cut a big nasty hole. This one, the airbox kind of goes through it, so it should, you know, be easier to install the charge piping. That's really it. But here, let me get a thumbnail real quick. That looks pretty cool. I'll grab that as a thumbnail. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps. And comment below if you have any questions, or if you want your video featured, shoot me it on Facebook or Instagram, something like that. I'll feature it on my channel. But thanks for watching. See you next one. I'm gonna neutral slam it.
The fuck? You still haven't fixed that?
Bullshit to that too, huh?
Episode 2 of the, fuck, what's the title?